we are hearing this out from someone. We generally do have the music turned off. Yep, it's hellos. Ancient Lake, definitely the easiest track in the game. Very easy to learn, very easy to get good at. We usually have the music turned off when it comes to this game because the game has some lag from the music, and that's present in like every Nintendo 64 game. It is like, if you know why the music is turned off in multiplayer mode in this game and in Mario Kart, that's the reason. It reduces lag. Right now they're both pretty even, but as we'll go further on, we'll most likely see the skill difference as they move on throughout the trophy. I mean, throughout the race. And if you didn't know, getting that balloon at the end of the cave is actually a lot harder than it looks. It is, most runners, do not go for it because it is, a bit difficult to do without a lot of practice. And you'll see hellool on Jungle Falls, another one of the really quick and easy tracks. This track is all about maintaining your speed, and if you can master that, then you'll master this track. Oh, Nico misses that zipper. And hellool gets that clip we were seeing him do earlier. The plane is the most punishing vehicle in the game. If you bonk, you lose 5 seconds. You'll probably see that in Space Dust Alley, one of the last tracks in the game. And if you notice that they're barrel rolling, that's because it actually increases your speed, as long as you're not holding down the A button, which is basically the entire game. Just don't hold the A button. Nikolyst going for it. He didn't get the clip. But let's see if he tries going for it again. No, it's fine about the timer. We could probably assume what time you get off at by Nico's. And yeah, TT definitely was the hardest character to unlock. Yeah, Whale Bay, another one of the short and easy tracks. Hover, it's in my opinion, the most satisfying vehicle. If you notice that they're going a bit back and forth, we call that snaking. Going back and forth like that increases your speed. And you'll see how they have a little wind thing coming out of the hover. That's because they're holding the O button, and you basically like never let go of it. It will help you control the hovercraft way better. Oh, hello, missing the stealth boost. But it shouldn't matter too much. And Nico finishing first trophy, and now moving on to Sugar Isle. Looks like Nico is having a bit of trouble on Whale Bay. Seems like it's one of the tracks that is more difficult to. Hover is definitely one of the more difficult vehicles to learn at first, but when you're very new to the game. But it's very satisfying. It's a very satisfying vehicle. The hardest vehicle is definitely plane. If you haven't had your daily dose of plane hate, then I will provide that once Everfrost Peak comes around. If you notice on hellool, how he gets through that choke turn very easily towards the end of the track, he is actually that shot. He is actually holding A shortly after getting that green-blue boost. To make it easier to turn. And here's Treasure Caves, another one of the shorter tracks, but it's a bit of an unforgiving track when it comes to missing things, so that's why a lot of the top runners like to hate it. And I like it. I like it myself, but like I kinda see where they're coming from. Ooh, Nico missing that boost. That over there. That is a very important boost to get. And hello, moving on to Snowflake, and this is Everfrost Peak. So now, as I said, I am going to hate on plane in this track. So, screw this track. I hate it. That boost in the cave you saw, that car one, is actually very difficult to hit. So most newer runners do not go for it. It's very hard to land consistently. As you can see, hellool just missed it. It's even good runners like him can mess it up. Like, it's a very difficult one to land. Aw. That little bonk right there. I feel like this is just proof on why Everfrost Peak sucks right now. And Nico getting on to his final ace of Shoba Isle. This is where you're starting to notice the skill difference, and the gap is starting to lodge in between the two players. But it's not so bad. Nico, I would say he's doing a pretty good job for himself. I believe he is the 4th seed in his group, so I think he's doing a good job. And now Nico moving on to the Shoba. Also, forgot to mention for hellool, you see how hellool goes through jumps kind of over the ice towards the end of Wallace Cove. Cool, right? Hey, that fun. You could actually do it it actually saves a bit of time. And now he's on Snowball Valley, another short and easy track. Oh, Nico missing that one curve boost right there. Hello on Frosty Village, the last track of Snowflake. Oh, that bonk. That angle was really bad, but you saw how he was flying using in the code like that, right? He was tapping down on the control stick, and that actually affects your height and makes you just kind of fly up like that. If you do that if you do it up, then it will make you go down. It's inverted. And Nico on Wallace Cove, it's another one of the harder tracks on Snowflake. It's very hard to be consistently good at it, I would say. Oh, poor Nico. That mess up was huge. And hellool finishing the Snowflake Mountain Trophy, and is now going to move on to the Dragon Forest Trophy. Boulder Canyon is a track that shows how forgiving the bonks are with hover, and it actually can be very useful in this track. Like, see, that bonk actually made him go back on track. Hover is definitely a very forgiving vehicle. It's just kind of hard to learn at first, but once you get it, it's satisfying and really fun. And if any of you just joined, the reason why he's going back and forth like that, that is called snaking. And we do that because it actually makes us go faster. Because of the turning, I believe it is. How the turning speeds up you, and we're just exploiting that with hover. And the Hello on Greenwood Village, this track is definitely a good track if you want to practice your drifting, because it is definitely a very satisfying track. If you have your drifting right, it's definitely a very fun track. And looks like Nico is finishing up Snowflake Mountain. Oh wait, no. Yeah, he's on his last one. He's on Frosty Village. And see, he was using the technique to go down on the control stick. If you notice, the bananas that hellool is getting, that's because bananas increases your top speed and acceleration. But you can get as many bananas as you want, but they stop increasing your speed and acceleration at 10. And one thing, and if you notice why Nico is not going as fast as hellool is because of his lack of bananas. And also because his movement, but he also needs a lot more bananas too. It's just that. Both of those will really, both of those things really help you in the long run. So this game is movement based, so you gotta know how to be good at the movement. And well, not opting for the windmill planes clip. I'm not sure if he does it, but I'm pretty sure he does. But and if I haven't said before, the barrels, they make you go faster as long as you're not holding the A button while doing so. It is a very good thing, very good technique to use while in plane.
Haunted Woods.
Hello, on his last track of Dragon Force, while Nico on his post. Haunted Woods is definitely as you probably already noticed by now, is really one of the short tracks and very unusual bonk. When it comes to Boulder Canyon, you usually don't. I have never seen anyone go into the white tunnel when in speedruns. And hello on the final track. I mean, not track, the final trophy. And this is considered the hardest track in the game because if you heard me say plane sucks, then already, then how unforgiving it is. Then if you see Hello Bonk on this track, you'll know what I mean. This is you could tell just by looking at this track, it's so easy to bonk. There's so many things that can destroy you. And just bonking once in plane costs like 5 seconds. It's that brutal. And Nico actually having some nice movement here in Greenwood Village. Oh, but he misses that boost right there. He is definitely doing a really good job of drifting. Oh, that bonk by Nico. Oh! That was unfortunate. Oh, the last lap chokes, I'm telling you, they get you so hard. And, hello on Dokumun Caverns, another one of the more difficult tracks, because there's so many places to bonk. It's Bonk City on this one. Even though, it's not a city, it's a cave with a lot of loop-de-loops. Also, if you see them going to the right, on the loop-de-loops, it's actually faster for them to do so. It's odd, but it is. I have no explanation for that. I don't think anyone does, actually. It just makes no sense, really. And Nico on Windmill Plains is definitely one of my most hated tracks, because as I like to call the track, Windmill Pains, because it's a pain. Oh, those bongs by Hello. And it looks like they're both about to finish up their race. Alright.
Star City.
Star City. It was actually in the. If you actually look at some of the files, in the files of the game, this is actually called Twilight City, so it's believed that is the original intended name for this track. Isn't there a Twilight City in Wave Race? I don't know, I never actually played that game. Anyway, Star City, ooh, hitting that. That's why that, spike ball right there is generally why, a lot of runners try to get that shield, in before getting that, blue balloon. It's definitely, terrible. A lot of it's very impressive actually that hellool is hitting all those boosts at the end of the tunnel, because those are actually pretty hard to hit. That end was missing the boost, getting destroyed by computers, very unfortunate. And Nico finishing up the Dragon Force trophy and hellool on the last track. And there is a clip in the stage that is Japanese only, and you're about to see him do so. Oh, he misses it. Very unfortunate. That was completely unexpected. There, now he gets it. It's Japanese only because only in the Japanese version is top texture, as you see, is not there, nor is there any collision. In all of the versions, the texture and collision is there. So, yeah. Also, one thing I did not explain earlier is how the game is checkpoint based. So if you can see the arrows, those are an indicator of a checkpoint. And a checkpoint, you can actually perform a checkpoint glitch in Ancient Lake that will visually show you how the checkpoints work. It will. And hellool finishing around 26. Something I did not see, that I was not looking at the timer. No. So now we just wait on Nico to finish. He's finishing up Space Dust Alley right now. An evil track, as I mentioned. And now Nico is on to Dark Moon Caverns. Let's hope. Oh, he misses that zipper. Just barely. See how he does with this. He's showing some nice drifting right now. That is a good sign. Oh, but he's not going to the right. Oh, and there's Bonks. And gets a 44 on his first lap. Oh, and he bonked up there too. As I said before, this stage, and you can bonk a lot. But he is drifting very good in that little section right there, so I have to give him credit for that one. It is very good of him. See, there gets a 43 in that lap, and he does not get that bonk on there. That is good. Ooh, but he bonks right there, and that makes the boost just completely useless. And this is his last loop, and then he's done with the track. 208. And now he's on Stowe City. See how well he does on this one. You know, I never commented on that cave right there, but I just have to say that is a beautiful cave. It just is so beautiful. It's very, like, did you see how rainbowy and aesthetic-y it is? It's very nice. Anyway, did not go after that balloon, after that zipper, and getting caught in the wall. I feel that pain. I feel that pain. In this game, the wall is not just your enemy. It's your arch enemy. Like, forget Whizbig, the wall is your true enemy. Gets hit by that spike. And is using the shield, and very smart, because there was a spike ball right there. I actually have never seen a spike ball right there before. And gets a 135. Let's see how he does on Spaceport Alpha. The barrel rolling on at first was definitely a bit at the first part was definitely a bit messy. Something you should learn is to know when to and to not barrel, when it is a good idea to stop. So, ooh, that was a weird bonk, but I'm glad it did. I have experienced bonks like those. I'm glad it was a barrel bonk that kind of, it's like, I don't know how to describe those bonks, they're just weird. And he gets hit. If you actually go straight to the right side, you won't get hit at all. So if you are going to not do the clip, then I would utilize going to the right side instead of that. Or you could get the shield if you really want to go to the other. But he is not getting the shield. He was going more towards the middle. You have to stick to the right. And you will not get hit at all. And he finishes with the 34-17. Who is first? Hello is currently in the lead, if that's what you're asking. Yep, we got another round. And let's see how it goes. I guess we're all waiting on the signal, and so if you have any questions before we start, I guess it's a good time to ask. I'm Alright, looks like they are going to start about now, I think. Alright, they're both just hovering over the Future Funland trophy. Alright, we're going back over to the dino, so hello is ready. Now we wait on Nico. And the signal and the signal to go, and we are all set. Twilight City is in the Waveway 64, that's what I thought. Did Waveways come before or after Diddy Kong Racing? I don't know anything about Waveways. Still don't see a hellool timer at all. Alright. Oh, guess they're having a bit of trouble. I guess we gotta wait a little bit. It's fine, Nico. Don't worry yourself too much. I actually have never done an SRL race before, so I can't say I would know either. Alright, looks like we're all set to start now. Your timer's fixed, hello? Well, that's good. I don't know who's doing the restream though. Alright, looks like we're starting. And we're back on Ancient Lake. Round 2. Easy peasy track. With sick music. It's a very easy track to learn how to do and get good at. Also, if you're wondering why they aren't spinning out when you think they should be, it's because they are actually resetting the stick back to neutral. They're flicking the stick to the right, then back to neutral, then back, and you will not spin out. Oh, that little mess up there by Nico, but now both on Fossil Canyon. We're getting audio from hellool stream. Usually we do have the music off when we're playing this game because the music does lag the game, and that is present within every Nintendo 64 game. You'll see it in Mario Kart. You know how the multiplayer mode has no music on? That's the reason. It's to reduce lag. If you notice, Nico is not going for what hellool was going for in the cave, getting that blue balloon towards the end. It's because it's actually very difficult to pull off without tons and tons of practice. So, more novice runners like even myself, I'm actually not that great. Do not go for it. Oh, shot. And Jungle Falls, it's a very quick and easy track as well. Though you have to be careful of the computers because they can screw you up when they have their shields on. If you run into them, you'll just spin out.
Top volcano.
And hellool getting the clip, and he changes to the mini-map so we can see where he's going as the map deloads so it's hard to see where you're going. Quite obviously. And as you notice, he's doing barrels. If you're not holding A while doing so, then you actually go very fast. You won't go that fast if you're holding A. And the arrows are actually indicators of a checkpoint. This game is checkpoint based. So, even so, ooh, Nico misses the out of bounds. And hello, moving on to Shoba Island. And now I will explain hover to you. In hover, you see how they're moving back and forth? That is what we call snaking. Going back and forth like that, you go faster, as turning makes you go faster, so we're just doing that constantly. Also, holding the R button like that is easier for control too. So, oh, Nico got out of bounds, so that is very good on Nico. He did not get it last time. Oh, but he misses the checkpoint. That is unfortunate.
Pirate Lagoon.
It doesn't matter what place he comes in, because if you even come in last on the last race, you'll still come in first. It does not matter. And now Nico is on Shoba Isle. I mentioned before there's a checkpoint glitch in Ancient Lake, but there's also another checkpoint thing here in Pirate Lagoon, where if you hug the wall, ooh, that was a weird bonk. If you hug the wall right around this wall, where her wall is, it will think you're going the wrong way when you start going forward. It will, as the checkpoint, because I believe the checkpoint does not reach all the way. I'm not quite sure. Looks like Nico's doing a better job here on Showboat, and here's Crescent Island. It definitely has some of the best music in the entire game, but you see how he holds A? Well, he's holding A, shortly after getting the boost, towards the end of that, cave. So you can make the turn sharper on the pillar. And it will be the turn better on the pillar like that. Nico definitely doing a lot better this time with his show. It definitely. And hello on Treasure Caves, a short but punishing track. If you Missing that boost that I do is a killer. Can't you miss it, you're dead. Oh, he just. If you're wondering how he flew up, he was pressing down on the control stick. He just flew off really crazily. Oh, that missed drift right there. Hate those. And hello, moving on to Snowflake. About to bring out my Everfrost Peak hate.
Trophy race. Everfrost Peak.
Well, I'll start this off right now. I hate this track. It sucks. Oh, and he does not get the balloon. And does not get that one either. Wow. Balloons are being evil this time around. I blame Everfrost Peak. This track is evil. It only makes sense that the balloons are evil here too. And Nico on the final track of Show It, and he will be soon moving on to Snowflake. One thing I did not mention about Everfrost Peak is that cave code boost. It is very hard to make. Like you saw how he was not getting. Like it's very hard. A lot of I suggest you would not go for it if you are a newer player. I do not go for it myself, and cause you know that boost in there is evil. I don't do Everfrost Peak evil. And Wallace Cove, it's just one of the more one of the tracks that you find hard to be consistently good at the beginning, but I think it's a lovable track either way. And Nico now on the worst track in the entire game, and I would make a name for it, but you would need a sensor. But there would be a sensor. Beep. Ooh, and he did not get that code boost over there. You got using the triple one strat. Not opting to go for that code boost right there. Snowball Valley, another short, easy track. There's nothing much with, you know, I actually never mentioned this, but before, but in Code, they're actually tapping the A button relatively fast, around 350 to 400 beats per minute, when they are not using boost and stuff. They are tapping it, and that actually makes you go faster. Like, this game is all about, like, not holding the A button. Like, that's respectable. The B button is also really cool. But personally, they prefer the O button and the Z button in this game, I would say. I'm just joking. Really. And Frosty Village, the last track, and Snowflake. As you can see, he's just flying down like that. He's actually tapping down on the C stick to make him fly like that. And if you tap up on the C stick, it will make you fly down, inverted. As I mentioned before, Flawless Cove, difficult course to be good at consistently at first, but as you can see by the mistakes Nico's pulling off, it's definitely a hard track to be doing. But I still have to say it's a fun track when it doesn't kill you. And hello on Boulder Canyon, the first track of Dragon Forest. This track really shows you how forgiving Hover is when it comes to bonking. It's definitely the most forgiving vehicle. Like, you can actually see him utilize bonking to his advantage. Sometimes, and if they bonk, you can actually sometimes see it be utilized in this track. There are plenty of times where it's that. And as I said, snaking makes you go faster, and holding the button always makes you have better control. And wow, he just went right under the log. Dudes. And Nico, last track of Shiva. And is doing enough, getting a good start on Frosty Village. And hello, doing Greenwood Village. It's definitely a great track if you want to practice your drifting, as you can see from this part right here. Oh, that bonk. I was not expecting that bonk out of him. Yeah, so as you can see, drifting this is a great track if you want to try practice your drifting. And, oh, another bonk. Wait, you know, I feel like I'm giving a commentator's curse when I'm saying that. And Nico just about to finish up Showboat. And hello, now on Windmill Plains. I mean Windmill Pains because I hate it. It's a pain. There is a clip in this track. It is a very difficult trick. It's definitely one of the hardest things to do in the entire game. Like, Ooh, that bonk. Like, as I mentioned earlier, plane is a very unforgiving vehicle, and just bonking like that loses 5 seconds. Oh my god, and I am just jinxing hellool right now, I swear. What am I doing? I'm sorry, hellool. Dude, I don't just jinx myself, I jinx others. What am I? Holy crap. Yeah. And do you see how forgiving those bonks were for Nico? On Boulder Canyon? That's exactly what I'm talking about. When I say Hover is so forgiving with bonks, like. And hellool finishes up Windmill Pains and moves on to the final track of Dragon Forest, Haunted Wood. And this is definitely one of the shorter, easier tracks. That little bonk right there. It's definitely not uncommon for a bonk like that to happen there. But like, their angle is a bit off, you just kind of bonk to the side, but it very not uncommon. And Nico on Greenwood Village, let's see how good his drifting will be on this. And hopefully, unlike last time, the third lap chokes do not get him. Those are always terrible. Oh, he misses that boost. And hello, moving on to the final trophy, Future Funland. And this is Space Star Style, referred to as the hardest track in the game. And if you see little bonk at all, you will know. Like, there were so many places to bonk. And as you saw earlier in Windmill Pains, that bonking in plane is very unforgiving. So, very many places to bonk, and you're in plane. Yeah. It's tough. It's rough. And hellool doing a nice job on Greenwood Village. Now moving on to Windmill Pains. I'm never gonna stop calling it Windmill Pains, guys, if you guys want it. I love that move. Oh, that bonk. And a stolen balloon. Those computers, man, they always steal your balloons. And we'll get to 127 on it. That's pretty decent. That's a decent time. Ooh, Nico actually hit the windmill right there. Like, if he actually hit it anymore, he would have, like, lost a lot more than 5 seconds, let me tell you. So, it was pretty lucky. He hit the windmill, right, the windmill, fan part of it, like, right where he did, because if he didn't, it would be, oh my god, it would be awful. Trust me, I know from experience. Also, if you're wondering why you go on the right side of the loop-de-loops in this track, Silk Moon Caverns, that hellool is on, it's actually faster. For some unknown reason, but it is. I don't think anyone knows. Oh, that punk! Oh. This is another track where, Dark Moon Caverns, it's another track where you can punk quite a bit. $36, $36, I do like those double numbers. And Nico finishing up Dragon Force with Haunted Woods.
Star City.
And well, now on Twilight City, as it was called in the beta. That's what the original name was for it, as believed. But yeah, Star City. Star City, he says you just gotta know how. Is another track you gotta know how to draft. It has a lot of sharp turns, as you saw right there. Also, it's possible to fall off the bridge. And Nico finally done with Dragon Force and is now moving on to Future Funland. Nico not upping the barrel around the ship, shooting at you for safety. Understandable. And now hello on the last track, and there is a clip on this track, and it's Japanese only, which you're about to see right now. So, it's Japanese only because because in the Japanese version only, there's no texture or collision. On all the other versions, it is present. But he got back in bounds, which is unfortunate, so he's going back in there. And Nico is finishing up Face Dust. And hello with the 27-21. Not a PB, but it is still a good time. And Nico getting bodied by the CPUs, just bonking right into them, I feel. Oh, that bonk. There, that rendered its boost useless. Oh, another bonk. See, and he's not going, oh, he's sticking to the right side this time. And he gets a 47 lap. Let's see how he does in this lap. See if computers can not fuck him up now. I mean, oh wait, I shouldn't be saying that. I just realized. Ignore me. I tried so hard. I had a good one. I went so hard and so far, but whip. It was a good one. There is not an OTT category Laxitron by the and it looks like Nico is finishing up. Is now on to Star City. Let's see how he does on this one. And hopefully he doesn't get F up by the computers. I'm totally able to censor myself. I can totally do that. I can totally do that. I am strictly professional. Except I'm not, but see, first lap is a 34. And being careful on the bridge, if you don't drift, it's very likely you will just bounce right off it. It is possible. Oh, that bonk. And he's now on the last stretch. Ooh, that's the one at the end of the game. That is basically a hit or miss one, and it's usually miss first, and it's usually a miss. Whoa. Oh, now they're playing the sound from Nico's. This unchanged totally surprised me. And now, last track. Let's see how well he does. Oh, he got shot. And he does not get shot at by those, but instead a computer, because apparently the computers more evil to Nico than the tracks are. I never really experienced it that much unless it's Diddy. Dude, Diddy screws me over every time. I swear, Diddy's the most evil computer. Like, the game may have his name on it, but I own this game. Like, he sucks. I'm the winner here. Like Diddy sucks. I'm the winner. Like, he may have the title, but he may have the title. He may have the recognition, but he's not the real champ. And Nico getting that shield and going there. But as I said last one, the right side, if you go for the right side, you don't even need to get the shield. You will not get hit at all. And he finishes with a 33-26. Much better than last one, and is that a PB? I'm not quite sure, but well, congratulations to runners. Congratulations to hellool for winning, and congratulations for Nico for doing so well. And thanks for everyone who has watched. And congratulations to Nico for PBing as well. Like, this tournament has been bringing PB after PB for everyone. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next race.